Hi, this is Kevin with KGM JAM, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com and join for free today and start advertising for free. Okay, here we are. Land just started like 3 or 4 days ago on Splinterlands, and I have 3 properties. I've got one in 13, which is right there. That was one of the first areas they opened. And then I claimed the deed on the next 2 that I own, 46 and 47, down in this area. And there they are, 46 and 47. So let's go take a look at the production. I've got them all up and running. I've got one maxed out at 50,000 DEC, which you stake and you get to keep. It doesn't get burned or anything like that. And DC is about that's about $50. It's a peg to the dollar right now. We finally were able to get it pegged to the dollar, but I'm getting 100% because of the type of cards that I have staked on it. And your goal is to max out everything, of course, if possible, and that gives you the most rewards. Like this one's producing grain, 47. I'm doing 558 grain an hour. Research, I'm getting 1.088 an hour. I have no idea yet what the research is for, but we'll find out as time goes along. And then I've got a SPS farm at 0.339. Now, I got lucky, and I ended up with 3 properties, not knowing that there was 3 different huts you could build on the property. So I've got one of each, basically. And that's really all I can handle as far as, because you can have as many as you want, but the expense of having to stake your cards and DC to the property is it's kind of expensive, especially if you want to produce more, because you can put the lowest common card, or the goal is to be the best legendary card, which would be an alpha. And but I got 3 Chaos Legion legendary maxed out, and that's about the best I can do on the legendaries, because they're like the cheapest one's $50. And again, you're not destroying these cards, you're just staking them, so you keep everything. This is all extra, the grain and everything else. So let's go claim. This will be the grain, and the reason I have the grain is so I can take care of this property as well as the other 2, because they don't produce any grain, and you need grain to feed your soldiers, the cards they consume. And in my case, they consumed 2,802 grains since I last harvested, and then with my profit in grain, I will transfer over to the other properties and feed them. And if you do it right, you don't have to buy any grain. That's my strategy. Some people will be better off buying it, I guess, off the secondary market or whatever. But it's right now, to buy it off the site, it is 1 grain equals 1 DC. So this is basically about $5 that if you use those numbers, that since last night. So I'm doing about $10 a day in grain, but you got to spend most of it, almost all of it, to feed so it's cost me $10 to feed them. Let's see if I can get it to work. There we go. Okay, so they took 591 of those was paid in tax. The regional balance, I'm trying to find out what effect that has. I'm trying to find out who the castles are in my area and see, start talking to them and find out what they know. Okay, so let's go back. You see up here, I got the remaining balance. So my troops on this property have already been fed. And here's who I have on this property. So you got the power core, which you have to be able to do this. And then you can put a title here and an artifact here, like a totem pole. I don't have either on this property. I have a totem on the one that I'll show you. But these are the best cards I got so far. And I got 2 more legendaries, but I got to wait. I just combined them, and I got to wait 3 days because I used them on another property. So, but this one's a maxed out legend. So by the time I get done, I'll have 3 maxed out legendaries and probably 2 epics. Okay, or an epic and a rare. And then whatever ones I have here, I'll put on another property. But these are my best cards at the moment. And that's what I mean. 10,000 is what you want to achieve. That's how you max out your production. Even though I'm running at 100% efficiency, I haven't maxed out my production until I get all of these at 10,000. So yeah, I'll keep this one. So these are rares then. That's an epic. And then this guy will be gone and gone to another piece of property, even though he's a legendary. I only have 1 of him. All right, let's go back. Oh no, I want to go back. I don't know. Oh, this is the chart you come to change them out, and I'm not going to change them out right now. There's no need to. Okay, now I'm going to transfer grain. So you go up to here. Each hut has its own page like that. And then I can buy grain for 1 DEC a piece. That's, in other words, I'd have to buy $2.56 worth to have the same effect. But because I have my own grain, just transfer. So let's do the first one. It's going to be, I'm going to do, let's do 1,500. I'm going to pay a transportation fee of 188 grain. I don't know if that number fluctuates. No, it's 12.5% fee. I don't know if we're going to be able to lower that fee at any time, but it's not cheap. Continue. So here you have the 2 properties. This one, this is the remaining grain I have on it, and I'm going to send it this. This is my SPS property. I'm going to send to that first. And then we'll go to it and claim that. Now, each time you claim, you have a chance to win a shard piece or a totem piece. Okay, that went through. Good. Let's go back to okay, now let's go to the SPS. I guess the question is land profitable? Yeah, because everything you're using you keep other than the grain, and unless you're buying your own DC, that could get very expensive. But if you can neutralize the grain charge, okay, I've got 3.565, and I need 1,175. I got plenty, so let's harvest that. And I'm doing right now about 8 to 12 SPS. My goal is to max that out at about 50, but that will take some more legendary gold. Okay, there's all the info. I only paid 0.357 was paid in taxes, but I only harvested. Hold on, that doesn't make, yeah, no, I got 3.569 SPS, okay, and that was the grain cost. So let's go back. Now, the SPS total is not up here. It goes into your splinter shards, and then you claim it from there. It isn't automatically staked. People have been saying it is, but it's not. It goes into the total under land claims. All right, here we go back to. So far, it's working good. I'm usually freezing up by now. I gotta. Now let's see if I have enough grain. I don't. I only have 204, and I'm gonna need 1,000. So I need 800 more grain. Let's go back. I gotta go. I should have done that first. But you get an idea of what it's like owning land now. And these are all commons. There's much better land out there than what I got. I wasn't able to get any of the good ones. And it adds another game to the game. And I love land. I am going to concentrate on land. I quit playing the game outright about a year ago because of how much time it was taking from me. And the game's fun, especially if you enjoy card games. And you get rewards for playing. So I'm missing out on all those rewards. But especially now, I'm taking all my cards out of the game anyway to put them on land. So you kind of got to make a decision unless you got deep pockets. And I really am stretched tight right now. I'm on like 20 different platforms: Veve, DraftKings, Panaria, Splinterlands, Golem Overlord, Splinter Forge. So I'm spread too thin with the little bit of funds that I can put in every month. So I got to be real careful. And I can make this work though without, it's going to be slow getting the legendaries. That's for sure. All right, let's transfer 1,000 because you don't need to store any grain on this property because it manufactures its own. So let's go do 1,000. I'll try to store more on the other ones. Oh no, that's buy. Hold on, we don't want to do that. We don't want to spend 1,000. I've got 14,000 right now, which I'll probably end up maxing out the DC on the property because you don't lose it. You're just staking it, and you can unstake it immediately. It's not like a month wait to get it back. Continue. So here's my totals. Go to here. Let's get that over there. Then we'll go claim it, and I'll call it a day. And but anyway, that's been my strategy. Was I didn't quit playing the game itself because I'd come in every day, and I would with my rental money that I was making off all the cards I was renting out instead of playing them, I was buying alpha cards. But I really wasn't on top of that. I would have concentrated more on legendary gold. Okay, so that's gone. So let's go to. I'll get more organized on this and be a little bit more fluid. And in fact, in the next video, I'll have it all done already. I'll just show you what I did. Because this is kind of. Let's see. Here we go. Now, this is my third and last hut, and it's research. And I don't know what we're going to use research for. Okay, I need 1,076. I got 1,079. Wow, that's going to take all of it. But that's okay. I'm paying for all of my grain. I didn't have to buy any. So I'm accumulating research now, not knowing in reality what I'm going to get. That's going to be down the road, or I just haven't learned it yet. But anyway, you can't do anything with it. So I'm just accumulating. So I got a balanced strategy. I got one of each. Some people are doing nothing. I could produce grain on all three properties and then sell. You can't do it yet, but I'll eventually be able to sell grain. I can always change it to that too. You can only have one hut on each property, but you can't have all three, which I try to do. And you can't do that. Or you can go all into research, or you can go all into SPS. But then you got to buy grain. So you need to make it feasible, you need at least one property producing enough grain to cover your other properties, if that makes any sense. Okay, I didn't get any shards or pieces that time. And there we are. That's it. That's it. That's my 3 properties. Now I'm in 13, 46, and 47. They're numbered between 1 and 150, I think, or something like that. But if you are in any of these, reach out to me. I want to get together. I want to compare data. I want to see if I'm getting other people are getting, because there's a lot smarter people than me on this. And sometimes if you do it a different way, you can do better, if that makes any sense. You just got to figure it out. But this is the best I've been able to do so far. So anyway, please like and subscribe. I've got Splinterlands or StreamYard working in a way. I do videos on Splinterlands, Veve, Splinter Forge, Golem Overlord, DraftKings, Pro Advertisers Club, that's a platform I own. Go check it out. It's free to join. You can advertise anything you want except anything illegal. No porn, but you can advertise your YouTube videos. You can advertise your maybe you want NFTs you want to sell, or you got a platform you're promoting to get a cut, whatever. But it's free to join. ProAdvertisersClub.com. And please like and subscribe, because I'm putting up videos on all of them. And have a nice day.